Hello and welcome to All Top 5s. This was a really popular topic in my other video about creepy kids' drawings, so I thought I'd revisit it with 5 more terrifying sketches from the minds of the youngsters. Number 5. Teachers. Ever remember in school when you had to draw pictures of each of your classmates, or indeed each of the teachers? Well, this kid was tasked with the same artistic challenge, and drew some nice pictures of her classmates and teachers. They're a bit funny, but they're all smiling and quite nice. But then, oh my goodness, what the hell is that? What appears to be a sincere attempt at capturing the likeness of her school teacher has turned into a grotesque, hilariously malformed picture. The eyes are tiny and at the extremes of the teacher's face. The nose is like something out of the Twilight Zone, and the teeth, they're reminiscent of a shark's mouth. Now I'm sure this child meant to draw a realistic picture, hence all that detail, but just look at how it came out. Scariest teacher ever. Number 4. Triangles. Now I don't know what the background is for this drawing, so I can't tell you why this kid drew it. But he or she definitely did. It's like a scene from a nightmare where an entire army of murderous grinning aliens approach, some with darkened legs and some with masses of tentacles. Are they supposed to represent jellyfish, or are they a wild alien creation? I think what creeps me out the most is the smiling. Why are they all grinning like that manically and staring with such dead eyes? And what variety as well. I mean, they range from having 2 legs to upwards of 7. Some of them have crosses across their eyes and some don't. One at the bottom left is almost obscured by darkness. What could that signify? Whatever any of this means, if it means anything at all, it's definitely a nightmarish fever dream of a picture, and one I don't ever want to experience in real life. Number 3. Drug driving. This one's from an older child, as far as I reckon, but it's still a scary image. This is clearly the result of some drug education class the child took at school, and perhaps their teachers asked them to draw the effects of the drugs as a way of visualising the damage that they can cause. This child clearly understands these dangers all too well, and aside from being quite sad, it's also a pretty scary concept. It shows a lunatic driving his car after taking a drug, as written at the bottom. Because of this, his eyes are unfocused, or apparently blindfolded, or completely black. Creepy. And he's attempting to murder a screaming woman with his car. What's even more disturbing is the grin on his face and the intensity of his posture, leaning forwards as if he's really looking forward to killing her. A good lesson in drug safety, but a scary one nonetheless. Number 2. Contortion. Oh, this one freaks me out the most. Again, I have no background on the story of this image or how it came to be, and I can't find it through Google searches. A child has clearly drawn something with crayon. Perhaps it's what they think a monster looks like. I used to draw monsters all the time, but they were never as scary as this one. Contorted and bent over backwards like a scene from The Exorcist, this appears to show some kind of woman missing a lot of facial features, ragged and twisted, staring directly at you. Those eyes are dead and piercing, and the lack of a mouth just makes it even scarier. I can only imagine this child was attempting to draw a yoga pose or something, but the result is a creature that, in my mind, scuttles along the floor searching for something or someone. Perhaps it's searching for you. After all, it's staring right at you. Ugh. Simple but effective. Number 1. Monster's Heart. A clear winner, I think, at number 1 with the creepiest thing I've ever seen a kid draw. It's a monster's heart. I think. Inside the monster. But not for long. This child appears to have a terrifying imagination, able to draw one of the scariest monsters I've ever seen, with its huge black maws for eyes, its sharp-toothed mouth, its long body, its floating tentacles, and its vicious-looking arms. The child has included some annotations in the form of arrows and a circle, highlighting something that the monster is trying to do. I think it's removing its own heart from its chest through a hole, and it appears to have it squashed on its arm. Really, I don't know what on earth this is trying to depict, but that just makes the madness even more disturbing. Have you any idea what this monster is doing, or who it is? I genuinely worry for the child who drew this. Just imagine their nightmares and the things they must see. And that's it from All Top 5s for this week. I've really enjoyed finding these, even though they're guaranteed to cause sleepless nights. Which one did you find the scariest? And have you ever drawn something so scary that it freaked other people out when you were a kid? Remember to be polite and considerate in the comments. I'd love for us all to get along. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, or even check out my other videos on similar or different topics. And remember, you can subscribe for a new video that comes out every single Tuesday. So, peace and love to each and every one of you, and I'll see you all next time on All Top 5s.